Good afternoon, good evening, and good afternoon, y'all. Welcome to the Brian Bridges Show. Welcome to the Brian Bridges Show, hosted by God First Christ Gang Media News. Y'all come on in for a brief moment. Man, got a very thorough case for you all out of Georgia, you all. And tonight I want to go in on Police Chief Michael Manser, y'all. Now, Michael Manser is a police chief in Atlanta, and somehow he holds this public gun training class, you all. So again, this is about a gun training class that this police officer happened to invite the public to. Now, mind you, you all, when they get there, every target on the firing range is an image of a black guy. Now, what the hell going on out here in Georgia, you all? Now, mind my French, and excuse my French and vernacular, might I say. But tonight, I'm going to cut a little loose, y'all, on Mr. Michael, you all. Mr. Michael Manson, again, is the police chief out in Villa Rica, Georgia, you all. So, again, shout out to everybody in the great state of Atlanta. Shout out to everybody, you all, pretty much down there in the Atlanta, Georgia area, you all. I do have a few friends out there. I used to stop in Atlanta from time to time on my way back and forth to Florida, you all. I lived in Florida for maybe 6.5, almost 7 years before I decided to come back home, you all. So I want to give a special shout out to all the folks down there. And excuse me, y'all, just having an outstanding dinner with my family, you all. So I just wanted to kind of come in for this brief moment and talk about this Mr. Police Chief Michael Manson, you all. Because again, out of every target that was up there, it wasn't no Chinese people, no black, no Hispanic people, no white people. This is all images of black people. Now, Chief Michael said that this was an accident and that everybody taking it out of context, but he's a liar. I said that the man is a flat out liar, and he absolutely knew what he was doing when he added these clips, you all, because mind you, this man went ahead on and posted it on the police Facebook page, you all. Now I'm pretty sure that he thought it was some kind of sick joke, or I'm pretty sure that he perceived that he would not get any backlash from the higher ups, you all, because a police chief of any city, any town, is a a well-respected man, you all. So again, there's no excuse for what Mr. Michael Manson had actually done, you all. It was flat out racist, and we are here to discuss it tonight, you all. So again, copyright disclaimer under Title 17, USC Sections 107. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute and might otherwise be infringed. Non-profit, education, and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. It tips the balance in favor of fair use, you all. So here we go again, you all. This story is out of Atlanta, the great state of Atlanta, you all. So for anybody who out there happen to be watching this, if you have some friends from Atlanta, you are more than welcome to share this video with them, you all. But if you are joining me for the first time, please hit the like button, share, and also the notification button so that you all can subscribe and get notifications when I'm actually going on live, you all. So again, if you're joining me for the first time, usually here we read the news article first so we can catch them in the lies, you all. So a lot of times these news reporters, they actually give you the content that they hope to give you, or give you the narrative that they perceive it to be. You know, most of the time they're giving you a narrative that pretty much protects the people that they are actually reporting about, you all. So again, I'm gonna go straight off into this. It said police chief caused images of white people using pictures of black men for targeting practice a mistake, you all. So again, how you feel like this was a mistake? You can see this clearly an image of a black man. Then they got old white men and young men out there, all who happen to be white people, actually out here shooting and busting holes in this paper that they perceived to be training targeted uh, photos, you all. So again, I don't understand why they just don't use the outline pictures like they used to use, you all, instead of some silhouette of a black man. This is crazy. And for Chief Michael, I don't understand why he would actually do something like this, you all. So let me go ahead on and get back off into the story, you all. So it said that the police department posted a video of a white citizen using an image of a black man for target practice at its firearm training course over the weekend, you all. And this happened in Villa Rica, Georgia. It said videos of white people taking target practice using the images of black men has left many in outrage in a local city, you all. So it said Villarico Mayor Gil McDougal, y'all, has ordered the images removed from the social media. That's not all. He also asked for an investigation into this matter. So the mayor was very upset about this, you all. And he has sparked the investigation, rightfully so. I'm glad that he did this because now he even spotted the bad apple in the bunch. The officer who was allowing his officers to pretty much assault black people, to pretty much have a bad feeling about black people. Like I said, this was no mistake. I don't know how he could have had thought this would be cool to even post on a platform like the police Facebook page, you all. Now, mind you, the mayor has absolutely made this man take this picture down. But it's crazy that the mayor had to even ask him to do such a thing, you all, because by the time this man has to be 55 years old, close to 60, and how could you not understand this, you all? You understand all the narratives, all the things that are actually happening between blacks and police officers. I mean, they pretty much had a green light to kill black folks on the spot whenever they choose to, you all. So this is very, very disturbing. And Chief Michael Mansur, if you out there and you happen to see this, why didn't you put your mama up there if that's the case? Instead of putting black people up there, we are already getting shot in the back 16, 17, 18 times. They trying to sweep the Jalen Walker case right up under the rug. This man was shot 60 times in the public eye, and this is something that's, very frightening for a father like myself, a grandfather like myself, to actually think that this could happen to one of my children someday, you all. That's what's so sad about this particular situation. It said, meanwhile, the police chief, Michael Mansur, told the Channel 2 Tom Jones there was no sinister intent in posting this image. How was it not? I mean, he even said that there was some more white silhouettes that they had, white silhouettes that they had, other silhouettes that they had just ran out of, they ran out of these materials. Why even order something like this from the get-go, you all? But, he had the intent to be just what he intended it to be. Some kind of racist, sick joke that he thought would slide right by people, when people make these kind of corny, senseless jokes, they actually believe that they are some smart people. That people won't recognize the intent of his actions, but it's the first thing that we recognize, you all. And again, this is a crazy, sad situation again. So let me read on. Oh, that was the end of that news article. Oh, anyway, I got another one for you all. Hold on, let's say to read more. It says some people in the community aren't so sure, you all. It said you put this image up and we're being shot at. Emmanuel Mansis pointed out. He said McDougal called the decision to post the images very bad, you all, very bad judgment. It was immediately clear to me that the selection of these images during training was offensive. It said Mansour admitted to posting the images on social media. So again, this man is a captain. I mean, he shouldn't even be posting all the posters on he not even the post person. They got a secretary down there posting for the police department and things of this nature. But he decided as the police chief, he was gonna go in there and thought there was some pretty cool pictures to show the public. Now, why he didn't show them when they first got out there and was shooting the white folks? And again, why don't you put your mama up there for an image? If you ask me, or your auntie or one of your kids, or something of that nature. He did not have one Hispanic man as a silhouette for a firing target. Why didn't you get an Hispanic silhouette for people to shoot at, or something of this nature? This is why I find this very, very disturbing, you all. It said it was immediately clear to me that the section of these images during the training was offensive. Mansour admitted to posting the images on social media. The preconception of it looks like that we have people just shooting at black guys, and that's not all what it was, he told Jones. The police department posted a short video clip of white citizens using the images of black men for target practice in this firing training course, you all, over the weekend. It's also posted pictures. The post got more than 500 comments and more than 400 shares, you all. So again, it said people called the images offensive and disgusting. Very disgusting, might I say, you all. It said Mincy was so offended, he went to the police department and filed a complaint. So one of the people felt offended by it. He probably just left the little training and went straight to the police headquarters. Told them people, man, they got some black people out here we shooting at on this picture. You also, like I say, I don't know if this person that told happened to be a black dude or a white dude or whatever he was, but he was very offended by the actions of these people, you all. So again, they say that they started with the targets, Manson said, while pointing at the images of white men. So he said they started the class and they had the white folks out there, but I guess they shot them all up, you all. Now that don't even happen in the movies, let alone it's for happening outside somewhere where these officers are actually training at, you all. So it said again, they ran out of those targets at the range and they put the targets up. He continued as if he pointed to the images of black men. McDonald said someone should have noticed the message it was sending, you all. Seems like you could see right through the moment you put these pictures up. You can see right then. That's wrong. Anybody can look at it and know that's morally wrong. But this police chief decided that this was something he was going to do. Now he under investigation, rightfully so. That's good. I hope they find a Sapper Dapper, him and or Surveyor. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Seems like you could see right from the moment he put these pictures up that there was going to be some questions, you all. Police chief said that the officer just messed it, you all. We did not notice that because we didn't look at that. Therefore, it was just a mistake, Mansour said. The images have been removed from the department's page, Facebook. The mayor asked that the comments remain and said the city will have an independent firm investigate what happened, you all. So again, they bringing out some investigators that's not with a police department to actually investigate this case, you all. So again, that was a very good move by the mayor, you all. It said McDonald said that people were calling and emailing the city, and they are responding to each person one by one. He said he want to be transparent and let people know this shouldn't happen and won't happen again. I'm pretty sure it won't. Because now he know the ramifications of his actions. For every action is a reaction. And this is why I say you should have put your mama up there. If that's how you feel about black people, put your own mama up there as a silhouette. Let them fire off on that. Put holes all up in that. Put your sister picture, put your wife picture up there. Matter of fact, you should have put your own damn picture up there before you decide you're gonna put a black man picture of a silhouette for some target practice. You know what? You might as well hung a noose out there with these silhouettes, y'all. Again, that's very crazy. And I think it has absolutely pissed me off, y'all, to the fullest. So I want to come in here and share this with you all. I do have a small news clip that I share as always, again, you all. So again, yeah, man, this man got me heated.
You guys are right. If you saw the video last week, there was not a solar panel here, and now there is.
Many Georgia residents are angry after a police department social media post showed white people shooting at an image of a black man during a firearm training course. It happened in the city of Villa Rica, about 30 minutes west of Atlanta. Many people are calling the post offensive. The police chief says,
hold on, y'all, I'm gonna rewind this so y'all can catch it.
they also used
Catch this from the beginning.
during a firearm training course. It happened in the city of Villa Rica, about the image of a black man during a firearm training course. It happened in the city of Villa Rica, about 30 minutes west of Atlanta. Many people are calling the post offensive. The police chief says his department had no sinister intent. He says they also used photos of white people, but those images didn't get posted to social media. The mayor is calling this post, quote, poor judgment.
It was immediately clear to me that the selection of these images used in this training was offensive. Seems like you could see right from the moment you put this picture up that there was going to be a question.
The perception of it looks like...
Now, that's the mayor saying it, and man, that's just flat out common sense, and I'm glad, like I said, let me tell y'all what this mayor name is, because he got straight to the point. And I appreciate that if nobody else do, again, we don't know what the mayor is actually like, but for him to be any kind of mayor in Georgia, you all, he have to have some kind of dealings with black folk as well, you all. So I'm guessing that his morals are intact, you all. The man know the difference between right and wrong, and as a public official, I mean, how can you have the audacity to do something of this nature, you all? Again, he said he should have known when he was implementing it on Facebook, that this was the wrong thing to do. Very, very disrespectful thing to do, might I say as well, you all. Again, the mayor name is Gil McDougal, you all. So, again, he made the right decision, and I appreciate that, and we appreciate that, you all. I mean, there's so much work to be done when it comes to the relationship with the citizens of America, Black America, the indigenous people, and these police officers, you all. It's a very thin line between love and hate when it comes to these particular people, you all. And again, he absolutely knew what he was doing, and we do not accept his apology. Garford Crike Gang. Peace. We out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Blessing. Later.